Hello and welcome to Karate Combat 55. Not really just Karate Combat 55, Bas. We've got Karate Combat 56 coming tomorrow night as well. We are live here in Miami for a full weekend of action here. As always, my name's Josh Palmer, joined by UFC Hall of Famer Bas Rutten, and tonight, none other than our heavyweight champion, Sam Alvey.
Yo, it's so good to be in the house.
There is a reason that Sam is joining us in the booth, and that is because our main attraction tonight, of course, is an 8-man heavyweight tournament. Not an 8-man heavyweight tournament spread out across different opponents, taking a whole year to complete. No, we're doing it old school in one night. And Bas, there's something kind of special about bringing back that one-night tournament format.
It really is. You know, is it fair? We don't know, because one can have a real big battle for 2 rounds and the other one can have a one-punch knockout. So the other one goes fresher into the next round. And that's what we're going to see tonight. Are these guys as tough as this guy who fights with a broken ankle and then still doesn't tell anybody and goes into the pit and then still performs like a maniac?
And of course, Sam, tonight, this tournament, all of this tournament, everything we're doing is set up to find out who your next opponent is.
They're set up to lose to me is what they are. They're set up to get the chance to lose to me. I'm happy to give them that chance.
Is there, look, before we get going, and we'll get your opinion on it as we go through, but just straight off the bat, is there anyone in this field that you really want to fight, that you want to see come out tonight?
You know, I've thought about it, and it's, do I want the easier fight? Do I want the harder fight? How do I want to? It's Rebellis. I want to fight Rebellis. The internet has wanted to see it. I say 30 years from now, they won't remember me fighting some people. They will remember me fighting and knocking out the Olympic medalist. They will remember me fighting the 6'8" behemoth of a man. And that's what I want. I want to have fights where people will remember me 30 years from now.
Oh, we love it. We're going to talk a lot about this tournament tonight, obviously, and I'll clue you in on a couple of the differences with the rules for this tournament from our usual Karate Combat rule set as we go through it. But Bas, we have another feature bout later on this evening as well. It was supposed to be the bantamweight title on the line between our champion Arturo Vergara and Adam Noy, a stylistic clash that we were all salivating over.
Oh my God.
Unfortunately, visa issues mean Adam Noy unable to make it, but we got a great opponent for him in Franco Bassi. No longer a title fight though.
No title fight. It's going to be a catchweight fight. This guy's a really tough striker. He's a multiple African karate champion as well. Undefeated kickboxer, 72-inch for his weight class. That's a really great inch to have, and you better believe that a guy like that is going to use it. But Vergara, I mean, Vergara, we saw him grow in front of our eyes, getting better and better. He's doing handstand kicks, whatever he has in the book, and he's got unlimited energy. He fought at high altitude, He was just 5 rounds. The most insane fight. It takes 2 to tango, though. His opponent was phenomenal as well, but he took the victory again, and he's winning, and you know, and that's what I expect almost today again.
Well, let's go ahead and pull up the entrance for this heavyweight tournament and show you who you're dealing with tonight, because this really is a variety of different styles and a lot, and I mean a lot, of experience coming into this one. You've got Rebellis de Spain taking on Saulo Cavallari in the first bout, Tim Johnson and perennial UFC competitor Chase Sherman in the second bout. Alan Belcher returning at heavyweight. He's been on a tear lately in kind of a career resurgence. Absolutely, he is one of the contenders for this one. He's taking on San Diego's Zach Pauga in the third fight of the evening. And then a huge size difference in the last bout. Daniel James taking on Braxton Smith. That's going to be a really fun one. And as always, Bas, with heavyweights, any one of these guys puts a glove to a chin, someone's going out.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, this could be a very short night. I mean, we know Rebellis. I mean, 7 fights, all of them like 24 seconds. That's insane. His opponent, Espana, is unbelievable. Alan Belcher, I mean, coming in, a great UFC career. Now 5-0 in Bareknuckle boxing with 4 knockouts. He could be a problem for everybody. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. Also, the greatest animal, the best looking animal. I mean, he's the shortest guy, but he's got a long reach, and he's freaking vicious as well.
Oh, he's huge, just massive. Yeah, and the nice thing that you know is happening with a tournament like this is they want to get out of there quick because they want to be fresh for the next one. I expect a lot of big swings up early.
Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the CloudBet odds for this one. Thank you to our partners at CloudBet for providing these to us. Don't forget, you can head over to cloudbet.com/karate and place your bets there in over 40 different cryptocurrencies. Rebellis de Spain, your minus 1,283 favorite in this opening bout. A couple of other good favorites along the way. Chase Sherman, heavy favorite there, and Alan Belcher, of course, as well. So some interesting first-round matchups, but I really think when we get into the semis, this thing is going to really take shape.
And again, you know, it's all about who's kicking a hip, who's kicking a shin, with his ankle, and which ankle starts blowing up, because that's what's going to happen. In the break, that's when you get hurt. It's like doing the 100-man kumite, you know. They added now breaks, and they said, no, we're not going to do breaks anymore, because in those 10 minutes breaks that you have in between fighting everybody, all these injuries start to blow up, and it's way harder to come back. You might as well just keep going for 100 guys in a row. I go, okay.
Let's go ahead and pull up one more graphic. Take a look at the two guys competing in what's effectively going to be our co-main this evening. That is our current bantamweight champion, Arturo Vergara. He is taking on newcomer Frank Mbassi. I mean, newcomer to us, not newcomer to, obviously, mixed rule striking. So very intriguing last-minute bout we were able to make for you there. Let's go ahead and pull up the Cloud Bet odds for that co-main event. Oh, I'm being told there are no Cloud Bet odds for this bout, so I apologize for that. I think we've spoken quite enough, don't you, Jeff?
I think so, too. I think we need to go to the action, man.
Some violence now?
I want to see someone get hit in the face.
Some violence. Let's go ahead and meet the two men who are going to be first up in the pit tonight. Rebellis de Spain and Saulo Cavallari. Bas, let's start with the obvious. Rebellis de Spain. Everybody who's been watching Karate Combat knows this guy. Very fast knockouts, huge, massive reach, massive power. He is expected to be the favorite tonight.
Yes, he's got 8 knockouts, and 7 of those knockouts were under 18 seconds. And in Karate Combat 4, he knocked out in 12 seconds, 4 seconds, and 8 seconds. Nobody has wrestled him yet, though. Let's see what happens.
And let's just have one very quick word on his opponent, Saulo Cavallari. Just give me a quick précis on him.
A lot of knockouts. He fought like over 100 matches, only 15 losses. He wrestles as well, and I think that's the key ingredient in this fight. He needs to take this fight to the ground.
Okay, well, let's see if he can do that for the first time tonight. Let's go ahead and meet our MC for the evening. Welcome, lovely Beatrice, to introduce our fighters into the pit.
Buenas noches, Miami! Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the fighting pit. Tonight, honor meets intensity with a heavyweight tournament. This is Karate Combat! Fighting out of the blue corner, representing Cuba, Rebellis de Spain!
All right.
That is one big
Well,
man.
yeah, I mean, towering 6'7", tipping the scales with menace. The Cuban Olympian claimed bronze in Taekwondo, moved to MMA, now he's back to mixed striking. Just a string of jaw-dropping first-round knockouts. Look, fast becoming one of the most feared strikers in the division. Sam, I apologize, I'm going to have to use a lot of hyperbole tonight.
No, you do
Please
what you
don't be
gotta do.
offended.
You got to do what you got to do.
So there is tail of the tape for the man in the red corner, Rebellis de Spain, 36 years old. You can see 3 very quick knockouts in Karate Combat. 8-2 is his overall mixed martial arts record. But look, Karate style Taekwondo, we've not seen him use his legs yet.
Not at all. You can only imagine the reach of
He's
that
got to
one.
give us a chance to win. He's got to give his opponent a chance. No legs. It's
His opponent, representing Brazil, Saulo Cavallari!
Well, fighting out of Curitiba, Brazil. And if I say Curitiba to anyone in combat sports, they're going to know this guy is from Shooter Box. Former Glory Kickboxing World Champion, absolutely stacked resume of highlight reel finishes, known for explosive combinations, world-class Muay Thai. And Bassi kind of kicked off a little bit at the weigh-ins yesterday.
Yeah, you know, and we were laughing about it because he was the one who pushed Robles, and then suddenly I see the Shoot Box logo on his back, and I go, okay, makes total sense.
Yeah, these guys do not back down from a fight, and look at that pro record, 115 bouts.
That's a really good record, an 85% win rate.
Right?
Wow. On over 100 matches. I mean, that's crazy.
Fighters and
Oh, man. you nervous, Sam? Are you nervous?
I am. It's crazy. They're so big.
And the thing that you said, you want to fight a big guy, but if you fight the guy who beat the big guy, that's kind of cool too.
Aglaia is the official interoperability partner of Karate Combat, uniting fighters and fans across blockchains. Welcome to the aggregation age.
Whoa. He landed 2 punches off that. Rebellis ate him. He took him well.
Oh, he's backed him up against the wall already. Oh, there's a kick. And that had a lot of power as well. Cavallari's backed up. Big overhand right. Does a good job of off-balancing.
Ooh, get out of that corner.
It's one of my favorite parts of Karate Combat is if ever there's a lull in the action, get back up.
Oh, he lets himself get
oh,
there. He needs to get out.
He's got him biting on feints, hasn't he, really?
He's flinching. Cavalieri is flinching. It's like almost he's been hit hard. That was a hard kick.
Oh.
Man, the power is crazy.
Yeah, getting backed up quickly.
Something happened to his eyes, right?
Maybe. Might have taken one of the early shots. Just a reminder, folks, the early stages of this tournament are fought only over 2 3-minute rounds instead of our usual 3 3s. The final will be contested over the full 3 3s, though. There will be a 3rd round in these bouts if they're drawn after 2. But you know what it's like with the big guys. It doesn't often go the distance.
You got to draw attention to that. This is the first fight that Rebellis has made to the 2nd minute.
Oh, yeah.
I would throw a single kick because you're already going to counter. If the counter like that lands, it's it.
Right. You and I were talking earlier about if we kick against someone whose reach is longer than your legs.
Yeah. Oh, those low kicks, man. You don't hear them. That's not a good sign. That
He's
means
starting to get a little stiff leg.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are hard. I mean, coming from that guy. Oh, that was the setup, right? 2 low kicks, high kick now.
Yeah, Cavallari did check one of those, but I'm just happy we got to see Rebellis use some taekwondo.
And a front kick.
Checking hurts too.
Right? Well, coming up with the final minute. Could we see Cavallari survive a round?
Oh, nice rear uppercut off that back foot. And Cavallari was able to take it and fire back as something else.
Again, the single kick counter. He needs to set those kicks up and punches.
Well, he had good awareness of what's in the circle.
Now, I like how Cavallari is circling, constantly moving, never sitting in place. That is something different that we've seen Rebellis fight in the past. Nice little read that Rebellis read that well.
He's got a lot of reps reading kicks coming at him.
Yeah, I suppose he has.
He's super calm, switching stances. What's going to happen now most of the time you think. So switching spin.
Oh, good accuracy on the shots from Despain.
That was a nice cross, man.
It was right down the middle, and they followed up with a stiff jab.
Whoa. What a mountain of a man.
He's just massive, isn't he? Well, back him up in the corner, and that is 1 round in the books. I think this is going to be the easiest question of the night, but who won that round, Bus?
Yeah, okay. We know. I mean, his legs. I'm happy, like you, Josh, that he started kicking. And those kicks, those low kicks, they really going to do some damage. And especially, imagine somehow, the Saros don't take it around. Flips it around and he goes to the next round. Those low kicks, they're not going to be good for the next round.
Yeah, that's right. I always joke, kicks don't hurt. They hurt when you have 2 fights, when you have 3 fights in a night. Or when a 6'8" monster is kicking you. I'm sure those
some of the replays. And guys, like, looking back at the replays, Despain landed a couple of clean shots.
Really nice straight punches too, like not in an angle. A lot of guys, they throw across it, it's still in an angle. And this guy goes straight for it. So, no. Perfectly done.
Here we go. Cavallari's coming out big and strong. I think that's what he's got to do. He had success with it in the first round. If he can come out and just close that distance, get past that guard, and just throw it right up the middle with that teeth. Beautiful. Cavallari, he landed that first big shot. Come in with that overhand, and then see how Rebellis handles it.
Yeah, it would just be nice to him, keep some offense going here and not settle back into the retreat.
Oh, big cross off that
kick. Again on the single kick, you're going to watch out with that. This guy can hit, and he uses his weight. And that combination is not a good combination.
Sam, how do you feel about like oblique kicks to the knees like that?
I don't do them, but it's because I'm scared to practice them. People that do them well, like when I fought Oroyu, he did them hard. It never really hurt, but you're always aware it could. And it's one of those you don't want it to be the shot that blows your knee out. You see how Cavallari's real light on that lead foot now. Those kicks are starting to play a toll. One snuck through, one snuck through.
Well, he got knocked back. Spain trying to find some posture over the top of him, but smart thing to do, might as well stand back up. Approaching 2 minutes left in the second round here. And as a reminder, there will only be 2 rounds in each of these opening bouts unless those rounds are drawn.
It's impressing me how well Rebelis is reading every kick. Cavallero's throwing them well. He's throwing them, and some of them been set up, some of them been naked, but Rebelis is reading. I would like to see him read them and then count. Ooh,
that was a good counter.
You know, it's easy, isn't it? When someone's got 3 very fast knockouts, you forget that, hey, they have got 30 years of striking experience backing it up, and they perhaps have fight IQ that allows them to change the game plan, use other techniques.
Yep. That was actually a really nice low kick. I think a blitz from Cavallari should be really good. Blast forward like this. There we go.
Whoa!
Can't tell if it was Rebelis slipped or rock.
I think he's just a bit off balance there.
That was a nice right hook on the though.
Well,
yeah.
Cavallari's got about 50 seconds left to try and keep himself in this heavyweight tournament.
He needs to move forward. He needs to close that distance.
Glancing off the lead shoulder. It's a good slip from Rebelis.
Something we haven't seen before with Rebelis is getting this far into a round. He hasn't really slowed down with his punches. He's still throwing them as hard as he was at the beginning of the fight.
Oh!
Go for the body first. Cross body left hook head.
Good evasion from Spain, but I love the intensity from Cavallari. He's got 10 seconds left.
You can get him going backwards a little bit and come with that low kick. You might be able to kick the feet up from under him. Big hand.
Well, 2 rounds in the books. We are going to get a judge's decision. I think we are all expecting, probably based on that round, a better second round for Cavallari.
It was a better second round. And there's potentially, he potentially rocked him. I don't think he did, but it kind of looked that way. It might have looked that way to a judge. Just landing Bambi like that is kind of a sign that something landed.
Yeah.
And Lord knows Cavallari's throwing everything he's got with every punch.
He has to. I mean,
yeah.
Shoot. How do you knock a guy out like that?
So what do you guys feel about Rebelis' opening performance in this tournament?
I like how he's been kicking, and just the speed in which he's been able to read everything has been very impressive. We haven't had to see him do that in any of his fights before, but that he's reacting before he needs to, and it's a good sign for him.
It would also be cool to see like a spinning kick from him, because I know he can do it, and with a body like that, to see that just for us to watch, I mean, that would be something, and it would be scary for
see
your
how
opponent.
much distance it covers.
Oh, shoot. Boom.
Well, let's go ahead and get a quick word with Robin Black.
Thanks, guys. My friends, is it just starting to hit you that we have an 8-man heavyweight tournament tonight? Every fight is an intense emotional and psychological experience, but a one-night tournament is mentally demanding. That big Cuban looked phenomenal. Perhaps he will be the winner here, but the other 6 men in the back have a full fight to analyze. They've seen, they've learned how he moves. Great veterans, 6 more in the back. Men like Alan Belcher, Chase Sherman. There are 8 men. 8 men enter, 1 man leaves. 8-man heavyweight tournament. What a killer start.
Well, thank you, Robin. Let's go ahead and find out who's moving on here.
And the winner, by way of unanimous decision, desde Cuba, Lorelis Spain.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for round 1. Do we got any Cubans in the middle? Where my Cubans at?
Rebelis de Spain, your winner by unanimous decision. Nice to see him get some pit time, for sure.
Yeah. It was a fun fight to watch.
And he's not getting tired at all. That's another great thing to see with a person that big. You know, most of the time we start running out of gas, right? You have to carry a lot of weight, but he did not.
Yeah, well, let's go ahead and find out who he's going to be fighting later on. Our next matchup coming your way is going to be Tim Johnson taking on Chase Sherman. Bass, what can you tell us about Tim Johnson?
Tim Johnson. Well, he knows that his opponent hits him really freaking out. Every single punch he throws is very hard. So he had a whole bunch of friends in the gym mimicking that, exactly that, which is kind of a dangerous thing to do, but hey, whatever. Somebody needs to get used to that. He said he's going to wrestle him. That's, I think, the game plan, because a lot of people know choose their wrestling, and wrestling is legal, ground and pound. Everything is ready here at Karate Combat. So I think game plan is going to be wrestling with ground and pound.
Yeah, I mean, Johnson, a lot of experience, you know, former Bellator title challenger, UFC veteran as well. But he's taking on someone who's got a lot of experience as well, and that's Chase Sherman.
Chase Sherman is an animal. He looks like a Russian gangster if you put him in a suit, right? It's good. No, lots of power everywhere he goes. I believe he prefers his hands though. And this is one of those fights that everybody, they already said it, right? His opponent Johnson knows that he's going to hit every single punch as hard as he can, but he's going to return the favor, which is going to be very nice for us.
Yeah, we'll meet these guys a bit more when we walk them in a second. We're going to take a very quick commercial break. Join us back very shortly for more action from the pit.
Welcome to the biggest prize in Karate Combat history. Brought to you by Bonzo Finance, the liquidity layer of Hedera. Kabila, the all-in-one NFT platform. The all-new H-Bar wine, only on Cask Capital. Fight for what is yours.
It ain't luck. I needed a vision, I needed ambition, I needed a mission to be this submission with no intermission. I see the collision, the crash of the distance, they coming off track. No, when they ask me tomorrow, don't talk about the show. Now y'all about to see what I mean in the moment. I gotta keep going, I'm shaking the dice and I'm keeping it rolling. They already know.
Well, welcome back to Karate Combat 55. I promised you it would be a short commercial break. We, of course, have Tim Johnson, Chase Sherman coming up next as the second bout in our heavyweight tournament. Sam, you got any thoughts on either of these two guys? You know, right?
Yeah, this was the fight I was actually looking forward to most outside of who wins the whole thing. Both these guys are about the same size as one another. They're both incredibly experienced, and they both won some really big fights recently. This was the fight I was looking forward to the most.
Yeah, it's going to be a knockout. It's got to be in this one.
I mean, Chase Sherman's carrying what, like a 90% knockout in his win column. So, you know, I think the odds are fairly good for that one. Let's go ahead and walk these two fighters, and let's get the introductions from Beatrice.
And fighting out of the blue corner, Chase Sherman!
Well, we welcome the man known as the Vanilla Gorilla, Chase Sherman, hailing from Mississippi, brings an old school brawler's mentality to the heavyweight cage. He's got a lot of experience in bare knuckle boxing, multiple UFC stints. He's no stranger to slugfest, thrives in that chaos, and he's looking to put on a show with his come forward style. And he's got a pretty good iron chin to boot.
Well, it'll be tested tonight. I mean, we'll get to see if that chin holds up.
Tail of the tape for Chase Sherman, of course, his debut here, but you see about 35 pro MMA bouts before making his debut here with us.
His opponent on the red corner, representing the USA, Tim Johnson!
Talk about gritty veterans. That is Tim Johnson.
He has got that farm boy strength. He spends all day.
You know something about that, wouldn't you, sir?
Yeah. So, no, he's got that strength where he's going to be stronger than anyone suspects. He spends his days, he'll drive the cattle where they need to go, then he throws the cattle on his shoulders and puts them where he needs to put them.
Yeah, I mean, look, blue-collar toughness is, I think, how he might like it described. He wore a shirt yesterday to weigh-ins that said support blue-collar.
Yeah.
Right, so...
If you watch the movie Bronson, that's the guy, right?
Yeah, he's ready for a war every time he steps in the cage. A little bit of a veteran in tonight's field at 40 years old. Mixed record at 18 and 12. But a lot of knockouts in those 18 wins.
Fighters, enter the beat!
Founded in 2018, Hextrust is a leading digital asset service offering a range of services and a leader in staking. Chase Sherman, white pants. Tim Johnson opens up with a sidekick.
Big guys aren't supposed to be able to do that. Big guys supposed to keep their feet on the ground. And he just showed us what's what.
Oh,
that was nice.
Cheeky little screw jab up the middle. Oh! Big shot from Tim Johnson. Chase Sherman scrambles, and this is big call. Chase Sherman is not happy about that. He ate a left hook with a right behind it.
Big shot.
He is protesting for the referee. The referee is saying he's
knocked out,
the
man.
opinion that
You were out.
Chase Sherman went out.
I just went back
Let's have a
in.
look.
Sorry, bro.
Big left. A left on the way down.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for both of our fighters right now.
Good flurry for Tim Johnson.
I don't know if it would have gotten any better for him, but I would have liked to have given him the chance to see.
That's fair. I think the issue for Chase Sherman is going to be that he turned away through his hands and knees and did not look to engage defense. I certainly don't think he was out, though.
Yeah, I don't think he was out. I think he was a little early, but I don't know how much better it would have gotten for him. But again, it's a tournament. I'm sure if he had to get back up and after being rocked like that, that would have hurt him in the rest of the tournament.
They'd probably take another shot again, but it is what it is at this point. Referee has called it. Tim Johnson is your winner. Let's go ahead and see if we can get the official decision.
And your winner by technical knockout, Tim Johnson!
Well, Tim Johnson showing some versatility there as he gets the win. Let's go ahead and see what Robin can tell us about the, I don't know, 30, 40 seconds that fight lasted.
Guys, I can tell you 3 things about Big Tim. He is very, very bad at shaving his chest. He is from Minnesota, and he is a fucking liar. That man told anyone who would listen that he is going to wrestle all night long. He comes out with the sidekick and the long strikes, sets up Chase Sherman. But that is a big part of a one-night tournament like this. Not just being the biggest and the strongest, but the smartest. Congratulations, Big Tim. Much love.
Thank you, Robin. Guys, we talk about some of the things that happen in tournaments, and it's always, are guys going to pick up injuries, and are they going to be fatigued, having to go through grueling bouts when their opponents maybe don't? Tim Johnson had pretty much the perfect start you can have to a one-night tournament.
That's it. He's going fresh to the corner. This was not even a warm-up. I mean, he threw one big shot. I think the warm-up was way more intense than this particular fight. But, it's the adrenaline. And there's an adrenaline dump right now, and then go to the next fight. So that is still there. But yeah, exactly. No issues whatsoever.
Did you like the versatility he showed? I mean, we had the sidekick, we had a little screw shot.
I just wasn't expecting it. I'm sure Chase wasn't either. To see a big guy throwing fancy kicks, nice, powerful fancy kicks, is very impressive. But then the switch from the kick to the body to the big cross to the face, it was something else. It just mixing it up.
Yeah, that's a fun one. That now sets up Roberto Despain versus Tim Johnson. Which, hey, if someone's going to go through it and throw that level of power at Despain's face, totally happy to see that.
Yeah, and again, the wrestling, he is is also a wrestler.
He is. My buddy Eli back home, he was talking about he's picking Tim Johnson to win it all. And he's texting me right now, just thrilled with life.
Well, we'll definitely talk more about the style matchup that's going to present in the first of our semi-finals tonight. Let's go ahead and take a quick commercial break. We'll be back shortly, continue this night of heavyweight action. Welcome back once more to our home in Miami here. Karate Combat 55. Reminder, Karate Combat 56, you haven't got to wait a month for it. It's tomorrow night. So join us here again, live and free on YouTube. We've got 9 amazing fights, a couple of title fights, including, finally, Luis Rocha taking on Gamebred. Unify our lightweight belts. That's going to be absolutely cracking.
It's going to be very good, and the reason is it's been postponed twice. And Luis Rocha told me he didn't stop training. He said, this is the best shape I've ever been in. I'm going to nail this guy. They really don't like each other also.
Yeah, like it's genuine beef.
Genuine beef there. So, yeah, and of course, Shazahib, he learned from his mistake against Bruno. Bruno was really good when he rushed forward, like in the freaking the blitz, as they call it in karate. So he's been working on that because, of course, that gives the blueprint to Rocha, and let's see what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's going to be a fun night tomorrow evening, but we've still got this fantastic heavyweight tournament to get through first. And our third bout coming up this evening is 2 men, again, a lot of experience. One of whom, though, he's kind of picked as almost as much of a favorite to potentially win this thing as Rebellis de Spain. And that is Alan, the talent Belcher. He is taking on Zach, the High Chief Pauga, in this upcoming heavyweight contest. Bas, let's start with Alan Belcher. The guy's been around, he's done it all, he's fought some monsters in the UFC, he's shut down some guys who, you know, people didn't think he could, and he's having a bit of a resurgence in kind of bare knuckle and other activities lately, looking like a monster.
He looks like a monster. I would have not recognized him with the beard, you know, if he would have been walking down the street. But yeah, exactly like you said, great run in the UFC, beat some really good opponents there. He's always in a great shape, and his bare knuckle boxing, I said it was 5 minutes 4-0 with 3 knockouts, and they're all one after another. So this guy comes in with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, I mean, Sam, 15 fights in the UFC, you know, you're someone who knows a bit about that. Like, it's a lot of experience.
It's a ton of experience, and he's won. I mean, he's just a constant. I think he's won 11 of his last 12 fights. He's incredible, and he throws with power. He's probably the smallest heavyweight in the tournament, and he probably hits harder than all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, you know, you think about his UFC tenure and some of the guys that he beat, but 4 performance of the night bonuses as well, which just shows that he's in it, he can game plan. We know, having seen him fight, you know, a variety of people, that he's got the fight IQ as well to make this work. His opponent tonight is Zach Pauga. He's been making a few waves recently. He's been doing well, mixing up his striking, but a lot more domestic level seen for him typically.
Yeah, he said that he knows it's going to be very hard, and he says he believes, of course, the key to victory, which I all believe in every fight, but especially the tournament, is stamina. You need a lot of freaking endurance so you can keep on pushing. He knows his opponent is really good, but the game plan is pressure, because as soon as you start pressuring somebody, it's harder for that person to strike with power, because the feet need to be on the ground at the moment of impact in order to put the body weight in there. So that's what I will say. If you find a really great striker, start freaking pushing, put him on his heels. That's it. Pressure, pressure, and bring that dog out. That's what he said.
Well, I mean, one thing Pauga does bring to the table is a lifetime of athleticism. I mean, this guy was an NFL fullback at one point, right? And that's, you know, we've been around elite athletes a lot. We know that's a different kind of thing from somebody who's just out there striking, throwing punches.
I love working with ex-NFL, ex-collegiate D1 football players. They've just got an athleticism that cannot be taught.
Yeah, it's mean, and we're going to find out if it's of use for him in this bout. Let's go ahead and find Apollo, who is somewhere pit side. He's got some news on the odds for us.
What's up, fight fans at home? It's time to get involved with our partner, Cloudbet, the official sportsbook and casino for Karate Combat. Now, in this heavyweight tournament, we got a lot of odds, and we want you guys to check out some of these odds. So if you take a look at your screen right now, we got some pretty decent odds coming up if you're looking for getting with some underdogs. You have Smith at a plus 242 and Pauga at a plus 271. So if you're looking for some value, it's right there. All you gotta do is go to cloudbet.com/karate, and you can bet with thousands of other users right now.
Well, thank you, Apollo, and thank you to our betting partners at CloudBet for providing all the odds. Don't forget, head over to cloudbet.com/karate. Use any of 40 cryptocurrencies to place your bets this evening. Beatrice, let's go ahead and introduce these two gentlemen.
And we continue with the heavyweight action. Introducing the blue corner, representing the USA, Zach Pauga!
Well, Zach Pauga, as we mentioned, a former NFL fullback. He was a standout on standout on the Ultimate Fighter as well. If you're wondering about his nickname, the High Chief, he is a legal High Chief in Samoa, which is a lineage he has dating back to the founding of the country.
Ooh, wow. Look at that.
Very surprisingly. But look, good athleticism, sharp footwork, tactical striking. Really interested to see how he gets on here this evening. I've commentated a couple of his bouts before in mixed martial arts out on the West Coast, and he's always put on a great performance. He had a couple of very good victories over extended rounds as well. So we know he's got the stamina and athleticism to bring into the pit tonight, certainly for 2 threes. Again, 37 years old. 7-4 is his record.
It's funny, everybody looks small compared to the Spania, but he's 6'2", you know. But you see him in the Spania, you go, okay, he's tiny.
And his opponent on the red corner, Alan Belcher!
I've been getting people don't recognize him because of that beard. It's a glorious beard.
It's great.
It's a great beard.
I mean, you know, Alan Belcher, you know, we're here in a heavyweight tournament. You forget this guy has like he shut down Husamar Palhares.
Yeah.
You know, when nobody wanted to grapple that dude, he was like, yeah, go on, you try, and I'll knock you out. You know, I mean, this guy has so mumuch experience coming into this. From Biloxi, Mississippi, seasoned UFC veteran. He's really redefined himself through Bareknuckle of late. I mean, it's, you know, decades of cage experience. He's got a dangerous clinch game. Really good mindset of a fighter, just reborn coming into this one. And he's a lot of people's favorite to get the shot at you tonight, Sam.
Fighters enter the pit!
Fight fans, you can now watch Karate Combat live and bet live with our official crypto sportsbook partner, CloudBet. Sign up tonight, you'll receive double the welcome package, up to $5,000 in cash. Head over to cloudbet.com/karate and use code KARATE to secure your welcome offer. Watch and bet live now on cloudbet.com.
I like how Puega has taken the center of the ring immediately. He knows he's got that explosive power, and he's willing to use it right now.
You were right, Sam, in the what you said in the intro. Alan Belcher is probably the lightest of the heavyweights here, or at least in stature.
Yeah, I think he weighed in 235.
Nice.
Damn!
Big shot from Zach Pauga.
Oh, it caught him.
Oh, geez.
Oh, yeah, he's wobbly.
Oh,
wow.
Oh, no.
What a win.
these heavyweights, they hit so daggone hard.
I mean, we did say when we made this tournament, we're like, probably not going to get many decisions in this one tonight. Let's go ahead and take a look at the replay here. Nice little low kick to the calf.
Nice kick.
A good head. Oh, and it was the left right behind the ear. Some good hammer fists as well.
Now, you see, the pit plays a difference. Most of these people have not fought in the pit before. And you can kind of see how Belcher here was a little off balance. Didn't know how to react to it. That pit changes the fight.
Oh, you look at the eyes as that left landed behind the ear. Belcher just, you know, that's just the sweet spot, right?
You get caught, that's it, you know. There's the ones you don't see coming. You're not ready for the impact, and that's the one.
There we go. Oh, and there was a bit of an elbow across the front on the way.
Okay.
Not deliberately. because of course elbows are banned in this heavyweight tournament for cut purposes. Should have highlighted that. But it was a right cross that just happened to graze through on a forearm. Well, we said tactical striking from Zach Pauger, and that's exactly what it was. Let's go ahead and get this winner announced.
And the winner by technical knockout, Zach Pauger!
Nice sportsmanship from Alan Belcher. He shook Zach Pauger's hand and congratulated him there. Robin, another quick one for you, sir.
Yeah, guys. A fight is such a wild, unpredictable, chaotic experience. A heavyweight fight is an even more unpredictable experience, but a heavyweight tournament is something so chaotic. If you asked me this morning to pick a favorite for the tournament, Big Zach comes out and lines him up, touches him on the chin, and drives that home. There will be 4 men go through here. Their bodies will be cooling off. Their minds, all of those neurotransmitters will be flooding and leaving their bodies, and they will have to come out here and do it again. Karate Combat Heavyweight Tournament, this is starting off so beautifully.
Oh, thank you, Robin. You are indeed right, guys. It is starting off beautifully. We had a good little scrap to open, and then 2 very quick knockouts.
And that's what we expected, right? It's heavyweights. We were talking about it. These guys are all bangers. They leave it in there. A lot of these records are like, say, like 7-2 or something, and it's like all knockouts.
Yes.
And then you know, okay, this guy doesn't care. He's just going to go. And if you have an opponent like that, well, yeah, somebody's going to go down.
Yeah, it's you know, it's interesting with heavyweights, isn't it? Because we always say, you know, you're either going to get a big shot or you might get a little bit of a lumbering right to a decision. You know, so, no offense to the heavyweight division, Sam.
No, I understand. It's one of those things that I love Karate Combat about so much is when it slows down. If it's they get yelled at, they get stood back up. It's a fight where you're not. We don't want to see a hug. We want to see you fight. Karate Combat is excellent at making that action keep going.
Yeah, and you guys were both very impressed there. We've had 2 guys now who've had fantastic starts. They're going to be cool. They're going to be calm. Just before we move on, what's it like for these guys who've got to now go calm down, as Robin said, cool their bodies, get warmed up again? Or is the time between these bouts enough now that they might as well just keep shadowboxing in the back?
Yeah, if, with no fight in between, like we're going to have in between the half finals and the finals, I would say, right? Then I would say, yeah, just keep moving. Just keep moving, don't stand still. As long, you know, hop around a little bit of shadow boxing, but do not sit down.
Well, maybe we'll be lucky and we can peek into the changing rooms later and see what they're doing to get ready. The next fight starts soon. Sign up at CloudBet for a double welcome bonus. Head to cloudbet.com/karate or use code karate to secure your welcome offer. Watch and bet live now on cloudbet.com. Well, welcome back. It is time for the final, the final of our first 4 bouts. This first round coming thick and fast here in the heavyweight tournament. And this is between Daniel, the American Predator James, and Braxton, the beautiful Monster Smith. Some really interesting things going on with the stature of these 2 guys here. But Bas, we'll start with Daniel James. He's been a heavyweight tournament finalist before. He's got a great KO rate. Fought a bunch across a bunch of different promotions as well. Like many of the guys tonight, a real veteran of the sport.
Well, it is in mixed martial arts. He has 15 wins, 11 knockouts, and 3 submissions. This guy is a finisher, and the same guy as his opponent, because I'm going to talk about him in a little bit. He just always goes for the knockout. He is though more experienced. He loves bugging, and the game is just win by every means. He believes it's really you against you. that he has to beat. And, well, we're going to see that.
So, I want it to go longer. The winner fights me. I want to see him fight. I'm tired of these knockouts.
You need to study.
I need secrets.
He is fighting, of course, Braxton, the beautiful monster Smith. A little bit less experienced with a 6-2 record coming into this, but he's a bare-knuckle vet. He's a UFC vet, and every single fight he's won is by KO.
That's it, but also why he lost. So this guy comes out swinging, he does not care, he just rolls the dice, and he's going to go for a knockout. He's self-trained, by the way, as well. And the game plan is no tactics. He's just, I'm just a killer. He wants to be, actually, he wants to be in horror movies. So directors, if you're watching, this guy wants to be in horror movies. It's his favorite thing.
Yeah, one of the things you'll see during the walkouts, one of the things I would like you guys to watch out for in this one is Braxton Smith is not small. He's 5'11". That makes you very tiny in a heavyweight tournament, and you're going to see just how much of a reach advantage he's got to deal with in this bout. Let's go ahead and walk these two fighters and close out this first round.
We continue with the action, fighting out of the blue corner, repping the USA, Braxton Smith!
Exploding out of Texas, Braxton, the beautiful monster Smith, has earned a reputation as one of the scariest knockout artists in the game today. He's compact, he's muscular, he's ferociously fast, and he's made a habit of ending fights in the opening minute. Raw aggression, highlight reel chaos, walking, talking, danger zone.
That's it. I'm just a killer. That's his words.
Well, he's got the best nickname in all of sports, I think. Beautiful monster. I absolutely love that.
That is the tail of the tape for him, 35 years old. 6-2 is his pro record. His KC record, of course, it is his debut here tonight. 5'11", 73-inch reach in those arms. Keep those numbers in your head.
And his opponent of the red corner, from USA, Daniel James!
Hailing from Chicago, Illinois, Daniel the American Predator James. Very imposing, 6'6" powerhouse. He stormed through the heavyweight division in promotions like Bellator. He's had brutal finishes, relentless pressure.
Oh, he's massive.
Yeah, he's a late career contender, right? But he's evolved into a complete threat, savage strategist. But like you just said, Sam, he's massive.
He's massive. He looks bigger than the Spaniard.
Well, 6'6", yeah. So you know, there's only an inch difference in it.
Maybe he was slouching.
Yeah, there you go, 82-inch reach advantage. So nearly 10 inches longer arms than Braxton Smith tonight.
Yeah, I like to see how Braxton deals with that. I mean, he's got to stay on the outside or way inside.
Well, I think he's going to get on the inside, and he's really fast as well. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Mike Tyson was 5'11". So let's see what happens. Man, he looks serious.
Fighters enter the pit.
Now, Karate Combat 55 is powered by Hedera. The H-Bar Foundation helps the brightest minds in Web3 take their ideas from on-brain to on-chain. Check out hbarfoundation.com to learn more.
Oh, man, here we go.
Taking that center, using that.
Oh!
Big baseball punch over the top. And we said relentless. That is absolutely the game plan.
Offense now.
I love those straight punches he's throwing. Everything's got fire on it, but it's straight.
Yeah, James came out and opened up with some jabs, and it's like, the jab, it's so nice to just see.
Whoa! Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. If it lands,
yeah.
Lots of power.
Clubbing right hands. They're hitting the guard, but I mean, there's some force going through that.
Yeah, and you look at the size of the beautiful monster's arms. He can block everything with just his arms. I think he could block leg kicks with his arms.
That is traps. He's a cannonball of a man.
Oh,
the Superman punch.
Superman is in the building.
Whoa.
You got to swing big when there's that big of a size difference or height difference. You have to swing for the fences.
Well, James is feeling that wind from the punch, and he knows if it lands, that's lights out. So he's a little bit. Oh, look at that! No setup whatsoever. Cross to the body. That's what I would do. And then the left hook.
Well, he's getting back. Smith is getting backed up a little bit against the corner of the pit here. Managed to circle out with the help of a big right hand.
Nice jab.
James is starting to add a little bit of.
Oh, the right lands behind the ear. He drops him. He's trying to swarm here.
That's it. You gotta get out of there. You gotta get out of there.
Oh, can't land elbows. Elbows are not legal in the heavyweight tournament.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh, and the referee forced to call a stoppage. Good finishing instincts from Daniel James.
Big overhand, looked like it caught him like in the back of the head, right in that sweet spot right there.
It was, again, right behind the ear.
Yeah, but did the elbows land or no, right?
I think they hit a guard, but the referee didn't call a stop for it. So that, you know, that's the problem, right?
Yeah, let's see.
Let's take a look back at the replays here. Big swing, and oh, it's right here, I think. Wow, that was some of the athleticism of Braxton Smith. He said he was fast.
Oh, I'd like to see that again.
Yeah, good, magnificent also.
Yeah, and he was walking into it as well. And so that's a little bit unlucky for Braxton Smith. He should have been the opportunity to stand back up there, but take nothing away from Daniel James. What a flurry from him. Let's take a look back at the one that put him on the ground, and it was just right behind the ear.
Yeah, that's the equilibrium. That's why I hit with palm strikes behind the ear.
Well, there is the finish, and
yeah, those are hard elbows.
And you got to, I mean, look, that's a big man inside right on you, landing some shots there. I don't think you're climbing up the pit wall
Not a fun position.
that readily.
Wow. Scary.
Yeah.
Well, let's go ahead, get the official announcement. That completes our first round, and Daniel James is going to be the last man moving through to the semifinals.
And the winner by technical knockout, Daniel James!
Daniel James, your winner by TKO. So 3 of those 4 fights did not make it past the first. Let's go ahead and check in one more time with Robin Black to see how he's feeling.
Thanks, guys. First round is down. We have 4 men through. Congratulations to Daniel the Predator. That one punch that landed, the way that he sets it up, even though we're touched here to the front, the knuckles can reach in behind, and it actually makes contact behind the ear. Totally legal. If it hits the brain stem, that is responsible for consciousness itself. One thing I want you to notice, my friends, all 4 of those gentlemen, they didn't celebrate, they didn't go crazy, they stayed calm, they stayed analytical. It is not time to celebrate, because they gotta go fight again.
Yes, thank you, Robin. Guys, he's right. You know, everybody's actually being very composed and very sensible. And, you know, they're like, hey, first task is done, but that's not the end goal.
We all know the adrenaline dump is there. You gotta not celebrate, to try and control that adrenaline. As soon as that adrenaline takes over, it's hard to get it back.
Yep. I would just keep moving now.
Enjoy the fight. I'd be watching every fight, just trying to study, trying to get myself into it, just trying to keep that adrenaline going.
So here's the crazy thing. We haven't packed this card with filler between these rounds. Right, we're going to go to a commercial break in a minute. We're going to come back, and it's going to be the first semifinal.
Yeah, James just had his warm-up.
That's wild.
It's
absolutely wild.
Yeah, it's really good. But actually, it's going to be a fight in between. Thank God for that. But no, I think it's good. I think this kind of speed is good. I think the longer the worse.
Yeah, you don't want to cool off, and it's so easy to cool off after the fight. Your body just kind of you don't want that to happen. So keep it going. I did one tournament where it was back to back to back, and I just wanted to get back in there as fast as I could. I didn't want to spend any time thinking or congratulating myself. I wanted to go out and do it again.
Yeah. And you did good because you get to the fight. You said back to back, right? So you went to the third one.
Yep.
Yay!
Yeah, old school indeed. Guys, we're through the first round. We've got our 4 contenders moving through into the semis. Who stood out for you the most? Of course, Rebellis de Spain, you know, he got the job done, but the only guy to go to a decision. The other 3 picking up fantastic knockouts.
Yeah, Tim Johnson. That was a big one. I mean, Daniel James to do that, but Tim Johnson was with Belcher, right? So.
Yeah.
No, Zach Algo for.
Was with Chase, yeah. And so yeah.
Tim Johnson stood out to me because just that power of that one cross landed. But honestly, Rebellis, he impressed me more than he did with any of his quick wins.
Because his kicks
he was reading, he was kicking, he was moving. He didn't get gassed after it went to the the end of the second round. And the way he was able to control where the fight took place really impressed me.
Yeah, it felt technical.
And Zach Baumgarten, on top of everything, beating a guy like Belcher. You know, that's got to feel good. He cannot go to his head, of course, because that's pride. But pride gets in, that's going to be wrong. But, you know, that's a big win for him.
Well, let's go ahead, and we're going to be getting very quickly into the semi-finals here. We're going to take a very quick commercial break, and I promise they are quick. See you again in a couple of minutes on the other side of the pit. Well, welcome back. Karate Combat 55 heavyweight tournament on deck. If you haven't sounded the unit alarm yet, you're a little bit late. We've had 3 fantastic knockouts from our first 4 opening bouts. We're into the first of our semis here. And guys, Rebellis de Spain taking on Tim Johnson. Give us your thoughts on this matchup.
Well, kicks now, right? Now we know the front kicks, and the front kicks are going to keep your opponent away. He's going to throw those, you know that. He didn't do a spinning kick yet, but I kind of expected a spinning kick. What about knees in the clinch?
Well, how about this, Sam? Do you think he might actually wrestle now, Tim Johnson?
I think there's a chance, but after having such success with that cross, and he didn't back up. Rebellis has done a good job of backing his first match up. I don't know if Tim Johnson backs up. If Tim Johnson backs up, I think Rebellis is going to get it. But if Johnson can push forwards and really look to land what he wants to land, I think Johnson's got a good shot at landing.
Fantastic. Well, let's not keep these guys waiting. Let's bring them straight back in. They've been staying warm the whole time. Here's Beatrice with the ring walks.
And we continue with the action, fighting out of the blue corner, Tim Johnson!
Well, Tim Johnson making his way back to the pit here. Very quick first round win for him over Chase Sherman, but showed some great versatility.
Something else to think about is Despain. He was hit a couple times. He ate him. He was fine, but you get hit over and over and over again. It can wear on that chin a little bit. Johnson didn't get hit. That chin a little bit. Johnson didn't get hit.
I think Johnson should have worn his bronze mustache, right? Like he has on the pictures with us.
Right.
This looks so badass, right? Those old English boxers.
Well, Tim Johnson returns here. His last couple of bouts before making his appearance with us here at Karate Combat, he'd lost, but they were by submission.
Yep.
And it's a whole different ball game tonight. Obviously, knockouts are his thing.
I think he could catch Despain. I think he could do it.
He could do. I love the walkout music, though.
His opponent on the red corner, Rebellis de Spain!
Well, we welcome back the Olympic bronze medalist.
Come on, you can get louder than that.
Just a reminder, if you only saw him fight for the first time tonight, his last 3 bouts were the fastest, the second fastest, and the third fastest knockouts in Karate Combat history.
Yeah, 8 seconds, 12 seconds, 4 seconds, something like that. Insane. And everybody knows it's going to happen. They think, oh, I'm going to get my game plan, and then boom, it's going to happen.
I want you to go crazy and scream and clap. So when she says enter the pit, I want you to go nuts.
I'm on pins and needles. I'm excited.
Oh yeah, this is going to be a good one. Rebellis de Spain thanks his corner team one more time.
Crazy.
That's
Fighters, enter the pit.
Well, Aguilera is the official interoperability partner of Karate Combat, uniting fighters and fans across blockchain. Welcome to the aggregation age. No touching gloves,
nice
and Tim Johnson
smart.
straight into the clinch.
Yep, very smart. I thought Romulus maybe he was going to go front kick to the face. That's a dangerous thing, right? Was that reach? There we go.
Oh, and he does. Big shin up the open side. Johnson swings back. He eats one. And he's still going. He's trying to wrestle here. And it's gone flat. Rebellis de Spain does what he does best. Tim Johnson, face down. He really went for it. But it did not pay dividends for him.
Was it the kick that caught him?
I mean, that was a lot of shit.
That was a lot of shit.
At head height.
Even on the defense, I mean, jeez. That's a lot of weight coming
Oh,
at you.
I wonder if he broke his arm or something. I mean, he took it full on the forearm.
Yeah.
Boom, look at that.
Oh, and then the
Yeah,
little
yeah,
left
yeah.
on the inside in the
Yeah.
pocket. The hammer fist to seal it.
Something with the right. I want to see more. Yeah, that was
You know,
right.
you
Look at that. And then this left
This one
here.
more to the right. Something with the right also after this now.
Oh, another
yeah,
left.
That was the left, yeah. It was on the
Just
button.
gunslinging from the hips is Rebellis.
Wow. Look at this.
Oh.
Yeah, that was it. That was it. The left
And look,
uppercut.
he tried to go on just gut reaction and wrestle his way out, but the hammer fist came into the ear so quickly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, what a strange punch. It was beautiful. It landed exactly where it needed to.
That was really well timed.
Yeah, he's able to read those, like the accuracy in the pocket is so good.
What happened? What was that?
Robellis looks like there's a blood in his teeth.
Oh yeah,
He must have been.
Might have eaten a little one. Yeah. Well, Tim Johnson is getting some attention.
Okay.
Pit side. I mean, that was absolutely fast and furious. You're going to be able to fit most of this heavyweight tournament into a single Instagram reel.
Those kicks. Wow.
We got some more race fights coming up. We're going to get the official announcement coming up.
Well, bring him back down to the pit. Now they're going to have a little bit of a wait for the final because we, of course, have Arturo Vergara and Frank Mbassi between the semis and the final. But quick work for Despain. Let's go ahead and get the official introduction announcements.
And the winner by technical knockout, Rebellis de Spain.
He's such a nice guy.
Right?
He actually is. That's the thing.
So when you see him talk, you go like, is that a fighter? I mean, he's got no bad bone in him, by the way.
Let's go ahead and check in with Apollo. He is pit side somewhere.
Right there.
Oh, right there.
All right. I'm here with your winner, Rebellis de España.
Now, Rebellis, the first fight, you made it through the end of the fight. That was your first time in Karate Combat history. But you got in this one, you got it done quick with a nice shot inside the pocket. Was that the game plan going into this one?
Tu primera pelea fue una decisión. Esta fue un knockout rápido. ¿Cuál fue el plan para segunda pelea y cómo te sientes después del knockout?
No, me siento bien. La primera pelea fue dura. El contrario tenía muy buena su guardia bien cerrado. Estaba muy bien, muy bien. El segundo ya lo habíamos analizado bien en colectivo y pudo salir el plan completo.
Yeah, the first guy was tough, glory champion, had very good defense. The second guy, we had analyzed him, we studied him, and we knew what we were going to do if we were against him, and it showed in the pit.
Well, it showed. It sure did show. We got one more round for you to go.
and you might be able to take this home. So listen, make some noise for your winner, Robelis de España.
Well, Robelis takes the win. Let's go ahead and check in with Robin Black, who I'm sure has some interesting takes on the subject.
Yeah, guys, that was like a human car collision. Just violent confrontation between two enormous athletes. Listen, fighting is, of course, punches and kicks. And that man kicked his way in from the outside to carry him in tight to Tim's chin. But it is so much more than that. Most of us wander through life often wondering what we're doing here. What is the meaning of all of this? But Despaña knows he was put on earth to weaponize his body, to destroy the bodies of other men. And now he is our first finalist in our heavyweight tournament tonight.
Yes, thank you, Robin. We have one more semi-final coming up very quickly between Zach Pauga and Daniel James, both of whom scored very quick knockouts in that opening match. We are going to go ahead and take a very quick commercial break, though. Join us again in another couple of moments for the second of our heavyweight semi-finals.
Up-only gaming is different. When a fight comes up, if you have cryo tokens, you place them on a fighter. If he wins, you get additional tokens. If he loses, you don't lose anything. Web3 has allowed us to engage the fans and do things that we couldn't do with traditional tools. We're looking for 10, 20 million fans. Traditional blockchains don't support that kind of volume. We're enjoying the journey. We're really excited about the community's response within Web3 and traditional sports.
Welcome to the biggest prize in karate combat history. Brought to you by Smack'em, the meme-tility token on Hedera. Play Smack Mosquito now. Drop, pay with ease, cash or stablecoin. No cards, low fees, just a better way to pay. Fight for what is yours.
Welcome back to Nothing But Knockouts. KC55 here live from Wynwood in Miami. Don't forget, KC56 is tomorrow night here in the same venue. We're bringing you a whole weekend of combat sports. Guys, we're already through the whole of the first round and the first semi-final. Now it's time for the second semi-final. Zach Pauga taking on Daniel James. Based on what you saw in the opening round, give us your thoughts on this matchup.
Yeah, this gunslinging just can go either way, right?
It really could. Yeah, you get the explosive. Shoot, both of them were explosive.
They both finished it right away.
But here's the thing. Both of them were very calculated in how they threw their shots. They weren't wild, right? Zach Pauga came out and it was tactical striking. Daniel James, we saw him open up with the jabs and like really move around. Yes, they both got big knockouts, but they did it in a very composed way.
Yeah, I'm interested in seeing who takes the center, who controls it, because both of those guys came out and owned the center. They immediately started pushing back their opponent. I will see what happens this time, see which one gets that lead foot on the outside.
Yeah, but James needs to be, he's the biggest guy, right?
Yeah.
I mean, so he's going to use his reach, and he needs to use his reach. But again, his opponent, last opponent, connected a few times. A very close game with knockout blows as well. So, yeah, he needs to watch out. It's I don't know, man. It's just a hard one. I think James, since he had so much experience with the 50 wins and like 11 knockouts that he already had, you know, I don't know. Maybe the footwork and staying at distance, that should do the trick. But I was very impressed with Pauga as well.
What you'll take away from this analysis should be is it's really close bout. And we're looking forward to it. Let's go ahead, meet these two guys one more time. This is your second semi-final.
And we continue with the semi-finals. Fighting out of the blue corner, Zach Pauga!
The most dangerous man in football field.
I mean, look, he looks amped up coming into this one. Zach Pauga returns. He took out one of the favorites for the tournament, Alan Belcher, in the first round. Caught him with a really nice shot as well, and he looked good and composed in doing it.
He did. He got hit a little bit and just handled it and fired back. It was right after he took a little damage, he finished the fight.
You know what's hilarious is when he turned 30, he thought he was done with all of his athletics, all of his rugby, all of his NFL, and then he took up jiu-jitsu, and now here we are. 7 years later, he's fighting in a heavyweight tournament, trying to knock out some of the biggest, baddest dudes on the planet.
Yeah, I bet you he didn't think about that when he was a little kid.
And his opponent on the red corner, Daniel James!
Welcome back, Daniel James.
From the 3-minute break.
Right, exactly. He put on a good performance against Braxton Smith. He was able to use his big advantage in that opening bout, which was really the reach. He had a huge 10, 11-inch height and reach advantage. He's still going to have a similar advantage tonight, not quite as big though, and he's facing somebody who's not going to come forward with quite the chaos and ferocity that Smith did. It's going to be someone who's a little more calculated. I think we could see this one go past the first round.
Oh, I don't know, man.
No, okay.
No, these are both swingers. And I don't mean that what other people now think. Swinging for the fences, that's a different word.
We'll have to see if he comes out and throws those stiff jabs again like he did in the beginning of his last match. Yep. If he can keep that distance with just everything and right down the middle, it'll help him.
Fighters enter the pit!
All right, gentlemen, mouthpiece. You good? Mouthpiece, sir. You ready?
Our partners at DeLorean have now released the DMC token. Join their community today and be part of the most iconic brand in crypto.
Smart.
Getting in now and getting in early. Sign up at DeLoreanLabs.com for more information.
Oh, we're going to the
Good
body.
kicks.
Good kicks.
They're fighting for the middle.
He set him up for a cross to the head with that left jab to the body. But he should do cross body. I would do on tall guys because most of the time they lean backwards on the hook.
Yes.
So if you go with cross to the body and really go for the solar plexus.
Pauga throwing lots of feints, keeping that guard up. Bit more of a parrying guard for Daniel James, those hands wide, but he's getting slowly backed up here towards the edge of the pit. Catches the kick, earns a good takedown, and they're going to get stood back up here if he can't find a striking position quickly.
Here we go, guys.
Nice read, nice catch. He is. He's coming right down the middle.
Yeah.
He's mixing it up too. He's taking the center of the cage. He's getting that big jab, and it's hard to land a jab on someone that tall.
James had to shake that one off. Need the jab cleanly.
Now he knows he's in striking range, so he's got to watch out. You see that body shot needs to be set up for sure.
Ooh, nice. Oh, wow, he ate that.
Well, they both landed good shots in that exchange. Neither seems too flustered yet, though.
Oi.
Oh. I don't know if he stumbled or he landed a shot, trying to get some big ground and pound going. Can't have both knees on the ground here. Oh.
Knees are on the ground.
Well, yeah, this is a legal striking position now.
I love how he's surviving. I don't think anything's getting through right now. The ref's doing a really good job.
There we go. We're going to stand back up.
They're standing back up. Beautiful.
Yeah, I mean that's just so much weight, and James did a great job of riding the weight around as well. Pauga's still swimming. Got to be careful here.
That cross is coming a little slower.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, he's.
Well,
yeah, if James takes his time now. Just takes his time. He's got some time.
Well, we've got a minute left here. Some slow knees. I mean, that flurry might have taken some of the wind out of James's sails as well, just energy-wise.
Yeah, that's true.
He expended a lot of output there. Pauga trying to guard behind that hand.
Oof. Yeah, surviving a flurry like that will take the gas right out of you.
He needs to stay in that clinch if he wants to recoup.
Well, 20 seconds. He eats 2 jabs there. Trying to circle out. Oh, I don't know what kind of shot you call that. Oh, eats another big one behind the ear. We're into the 10 seconds here. Pauga on the inside, got a few knees.
We got it.
A little bit slow coming though, and we are going to see. We are going to see the end of the first round.
Oh wow! He got hit. He was walking on his feet at the very end.
He was struggling to get up there.
Oh, he almost couldn't get up. And then the big guy, James, he has also trouble getting up. Oh, so this is interesting.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Who's got the heart now?
Yeah,
Talk about that.
James does look more tired, but he's still on Queer Street. He's still letting his brain settle down.
Yeah, I mean, Pauga showing some incredible resilience to survive this flurry.
And you said he started jiu-jitsu at 30. You kind of saw when he was on the ground there, he was getting to his hip, he was shrimping, and he was trying to get a hold of that leg. But I mean, as much as this is a striking league, if you have the basics on the ground, you can survive a lot longer. Like you just did.
You can use that grappling defensively.
Yep.
Yes,
100%.
And that rear uppercut came close to landing two different times.
Well, what's the likelihood that he's recovered? The likelihood that he's recovered adequately here in this break.
Was he
Adequately? No, but
but somewhat.
Somewhat, yeah.
Doctor checking him out,
and I think he's in better shape stamina-wise. But what is the most important now? Your mind needs to work as well, right?
Right.
I'm not really sure what the doctor. I mean, are they checking he's not concussed?
He's breathing
Standing
correctly,
up?
so that's a good thing.
No cuts.
He's really using the diaphragm.
I've never seen him check for concussion in the middle of the fight.
Neither have I.
Okay.
Well, we are going to continue.
Okay.
Well, founded in 2018, Hex Trust is a leading digital asset service offering a range of services and a leader in staking. Thanks to our partners at Hex Trust. Round number 2 underway here. Reminder, this semi-final is still only 2 rounds.
James looks fresh. He looks fresh. He's coming in there.
Ooh, nice.
Look at him.
Up the work rate again. Little cut kick on the inside for Pauga.
I like that high guard. With the rear hand, he comes in hard jab. Beautiful attacking that body.
The power is out of his striking right now for Pauga. He's not
Yeah, maybe not. You watch his.
Yeah, that was nice. That was a good counter. That means the reflexes there.
Oh, good little shots up after the duck.
That was nice.
Yeah, if he just attacks that body, he's
recouping.
Through the first round here. And here's the thing, you've got to remember, if the judges did not go 10-8 in that first round, then, you could sneak a 10-9 with a volume of body shots.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Nice head movement, right? Bobbing. You let it miss with those jabs.
Football players aren't supposed to have head movement.
Look at him.
Dude's slipping everything.
Well, they are lumbering shots now, though, it has to be said, but they're still going to have some oomph behind them.
Yeah, they're still big dudes.
The longer this goes on, do you think this favors Pauga, ignoring the fact that he's 1 round down?
I think this favors Despain.
Place is there every time.
Yeah, take a breather.
Yeah, Despain
there we go.
waiting to see who he's going to be facing.
Yeah, James shoot that punch up and he said, nah, connected, but it's not going to knock me out.
He's kicking similar to Pereira does.
Nice
toe.
Pauga.
Yeah.
That was a nice duck.
Yeah, I should point out, Alex Pereira, former 2-division UFC champion, is pitside tonight watching all this action because his sister has her title shot tomorrow at KC 56 here in this building.
Stop.
Oh,
Okay.
and Pauga here flurrying.
There we go.
45 seconds, James has got to move. He's got to try and get up here. Oh, he was trying to take
Stop!
it down.
Up!
Take it back.
Oh, this is crazy now.
Let's go! Up!
You're right. If that's another 10-8 round in the first one, this might
If it's
go
not,
to a
then we're going to a third.
Would you call the first of the 10-8 round?
I mean, it's close to finishing it.
I hate 10-8 round. I hate it. I don't think there's a reason for it. And most of the round, I thought Pauga was winning.
That's fair, apart from the one.
And then he got hit. He survived. He came back and entertained it, but neither of them really ended.
So it wasn't dominating enough for you to go full 10-8.
Yeah.
Well, 5 seconds left here.
Parts have to be falling off for it to be a 10-8 round.
Well, we could be seeing a third here.
I think we're seeing a third.
They are both gassed. But Pauga trying to recuperate here. He's done such a good job to get himself back into it, if indeed he has. I think he's done enough.
I think he did. I think he won that round.
Yeah.
I do. And I don't think the first round was 10-8. I think it's the third round. It's anyone's. If it's a third round, I'm giving it to Pauga because he does seem like he's throwing
a little bit fresher.
Yeah, he's still got the head movement. His kicks are still coming.
But as you said, Sam, Despain is probably backstage now licking his lips watching this. I mean, I know these guys are going to get a bit of time to recuperate, but, you know.
You've heard the term, you're blowing your lung, you're getting your second win. They're going to be in their third win by the time they fight him.
Metamorphosis.
I mean, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it if it happens, but wear and tear on the face, will that start swelling within the next 20 minutes as well?
Yep. And especially if you're going to black eye, you would not want to blow your nose. Stay away from that. Just do it in the air, but do not put pressure on it.
One more round.
Okay.
We are going to have one more round here.
Oy.
I don't know what the doctor keeps checking for. I would love to somebody pitside find out for me.
Okay, this is what separates the big man from the really big man.
Well, I don't think.
Yes.
They do have the option to not meet the bell for the third, but I don't think it's in either of these men to quit like that. Well, here we go. For the first time tonight, we're going to see a third round.
You're good.
Just checking the judges are all ready.
Good. Get hard. All right. Copy. Red.
Right back in. I want to see Pauga get that jab going again. He's had so much luck with it. Slip to the inside, big strong jab, come over the top with that right.
Going straight to the body.
Got to do it early. Because they're going to slow down. They have to know they're going to slow down.
Did James just switch stance, right? Yeah, he's southpaw now. There we go. Look at that. Body head. I told you. Cross body left too.
You've been saying it. I'm going to go home and practice it for you.
There we go again. 1-2. I love that.
I've always told my guys, don't ever recognize visibly if something doesn't land, because it immediately tells your opponent it landed.
Yeah.
Well, Pauga ate a jab there, but the offense rate has slowed significantly here in the third, and it's going to be a short 3 minutes.
Nice again.
The margins to nick these rounds get thinner and thinner sometimes. Pauga's hiding behind that lead shoulder, keeping it nice and high.
James went for the body shot, which is the smart thing to do if both guys are tired. If you catch him on the breathing in part, ooh, that's a big no-no. Well, yes for you if you throw the punch.
Have you ever seen that guard? I mean, seriously used?
I have.
Have you? I'm asking because I haven't seen it.
Big right too.
Kind of clamshell.
You're kind of coming up like that.
Yeah.
Oh, shots from Pauga up the inside.
Yeah.
Oh, and James acknowledges them. And Pauga now pressing forward, backing him up.
That's a big kick. That was a big kick.
Yeah, that's also going to happen later on. And again. Okay.
Again, going to the body and up top, mixing up those shots very nicely.
Wow.
Well, Pauga is carrying all the momentum here. 1 minute left in this round.
Pauga is really impressive with his head movement.
Yeah, his second win, well, third win, as you said. It's really coming.
He is almost certainly coming back from what looked like a potential stoppage to take this one on the scorecards, bullying the bigger man against the wall here.
And people ask me all the time what the best martial art is. Cardio. Cardio is the best martial art.
Cardio's king.
Bass will tell you that every time, and again.
Look at that fullback. We got 30 seconds. Pauga hit that third win. He looks fresh.
He has absolutely picked up a third win here. and he is manhandling him against the pit wall here. He's got a good underhook. He's just punching.
Nice.
The thing is, this is not a grounded position as well.
Yeah, as long as you're fighting the finish, you're going to keep it going.
Well, last 10. I mean, Zach Pauga is going to take the decision here almost to a certainty. Just tries to stay safe, and
wow.
Pauga raises his hands. He's pretty sure he's done it.
That was a fun fight.
It was, wasn't it?
That was a fun fight.
What a little redemption arc inside of 9 minutes for Zach Pauga.
Wow, crazy. Yeah, he showed a lot of heart, man. Pauga, wow. Look at this.
You know, we say it a lot, right? Big muscles, they suck a lot of oxygen.
Yep.
And you know, once they're depleted, that oxygen deficit, you just can't get it back quickly.
Look at this. A lot of punches landing for him. And especially once he had him up against the wall, it was all Pauga. Watch this. Wow. They really had to work.
This is going to be a tough decision. Miami, who do you got winning? Who do you got winning?
Well, our MC Aaron Shapiro keeping the crowd entertained here. He said it's going to be a tough decision. Guys, we're not so convinced. We think it's pretty straightforward.
I think it's pretty straightforward, yeah.
Yeah, it's just
Pauga won that third round. It was
100%.
probably the most, let's say most dominant round. It was the most one-sided round of the match.
Yeah.
And watch me be wrong.
Oh, man.
He is your winner by way of unanimous decision. Zach Pauga!
Wow, what a comeback after that first round.
What a comeback.
You see, that is what grit and heart and everything is in a fighter, man. I love this.
And
wow.
that's one of the ref is the highlight of that round for not stopping that fight.
Man.
I love that the ref let that go. I think too many stoppages early. That was perfect. See what happens. You get big comebacks like that.
Big comebacks, but he got mangled and he got kicked and everything.
Absolutely.
And now he's going to get a 50-minute break, and then he's got Morales. Oy, oy, oy.
Well, let's go ahead, and he is Zach Pauga, your winner, who's booked his place in the final against Robelis de Spain. He is pitside with Apollo. Let's find out how he's feeling and what he's got to look forward to.
Happy birthday.
Hey guys, that was very, very deeply inspiring. You know, people watch fights for all different sorts of reasons. Some people just like violence. Some people like carnage. But there is deep human inspiration inherent in a fight like that. Zach, in his second fight of the night, in the third round, his body broken down, sore, an underdog from start to finish through the night, digs deep and asks himself who he is in these moments that matter right now. And who he is a very inspiring, talented human being, and he will be our second man straight through to the finals. Let's hear from him.
Well, thank you, Robin. Guys, our heavyweight final is set. It is Zach Pauga taking on Robelis de Spain. Give us your initial thoughts to that matchup.
Yeah, well, for now, when we saw Pauga leave, you know, all mangled up, we're going to go, oh, Robelis is still fresh. He's very fresh. I mean, he looked great in his last fight with the kicks. He just destroyed his opponent. That first two-round fight was just a warm-up for him. You know, so he looks great. So right now you go like, oh, that's going to be a tough guy to fight. But we saw Pauga, we saw him recoup really fast, and he started actually getting better while he was recouping and fighting. So we knew he recoups fast if he does it with total rest.
Yeah, Sam, you said Pauga's going to be on his 3rd win by the time he fights Rebelis. 4th, 5th?
4th, 5th at least. He's going to go back there, and he needs to relax now. We were talking earlier, we wanted to bounce around, stay fresh. He needs to go back there and relax. He needs to just catch his breath and let his body do what it's going to do, because at this point you have no choice. He's got to go back there, relax, and just start working on that game plan in your head. I love that jab he was throwing. It landed. He'd land that jab, swing under, and come over with that 1-2. If he can do that against Rebelis, and there's no guarantee he can, but if he can, hit that body, come over the top, I think he could have some success, but it's his wind he's really going to be fighting.
So a bit of a tall order perhaps coming up for Zach Pauga.
It really is, you know, because he's also going to get rest now, and he's been hit hard in the first round. Yes. I mean, he got some real big blows, so because he was dazed, he almost could have come down into the second round. So that is also going to play a factor, right? I mean, that's also not suddenly going to disappear. That might also get a little bit worse, and who knows, facial. I don't know if he really had some damage. I don't think he had. But yeah, all these factors.
I mean, here's the other thing to consider, and I appreciate it's been a reasonable amount of time since Rebelis de España competed in Olympic Taekwondo, but it means he's done multiple bouts in compressed time frames before, where he's maybe had to wait around, maybe he hasn't waited around, he's rushed. He's at least got some level of experience of, okay, I know I've got to fight again the same day and keep going.
Yeah, plus every time when he fights like he's double parked, right? Then he's very successful, because the first fight he didn't. He took a little bit of time, he was just playing around, you know, maybe he wanted to play it safe, but in the second round he says, forget about it, I'm going to go back to my old ways. Bam, 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 bam. The moment it was over, if you're going to do that, that could be a problem for Pauga.
Yeah, if I were in Despain's corner, I'd tell him, relax, you've got time, you've got 3 rounds to wear him down, let him get tired again. But he's been fighting, he takes the center and he pushes forward. That is, it could potentially help Pauga. If Despaigne comes in and Pauga can just start throwing.
So you would just like to see him go back to what he did in the first fight, be a bit more technical, a bit more, take his time a little bit more.
For round 1, just try and get Pauga to tire out again, slow down a little bit.
Okay, well, we're going to see that very shortly. We do have one bout coming your way in the meantime, though. It's going to be our bantamweight champ, Arturo Vergara. The belt's not on the line. It's at a catch weight of 145. He is taking on Frank Ombasi. When we come back from our commercial break, we'll tee you up for what is going to be a really, really nice clash of styles in that one. But fight fans, if you like these fights and you like winning, it's time to follow @CloudBet on X, the official crypto sportsbook and casino of Karate Combat. They are airdropping a USDT to lucky fans all night long. All you have to do is follow @CloudBet on X for your chance to win. Don't just bet on crypto, bet with crypto at cloudbet.com/karate.
Up-only gaming is different. When a fight comes up, if you have karate tokens, you place him on a fighter. If he wins, you get additional tokens. If he loses, you don't lose anything. Web3 has allowed us to engage the fans and do things that we couldn't do with traditional tools. We're looking for 10, 20 million fans. Traditional blockchains don't support that kind of volume. We're enjoying the journey. We're really excited about the community's response within Web3 and traditional sports.
Karate was the biggest martial arts in the world. We all did it. Now karate has become illegitimate. People don't believe in us. What happened? Karate needs a rebellion.
We are back. Not only 1 but 2 title matches for you. Are you ready? I need the blood.
You're seeing it right here. This is a revolution.
Come on, you ready? You ready? Let's go.
Let's see who's going to get to remain undefeated.
Overtime is gonna hurt.
round finish again.
We will see you next time.
Well, welcome back to Karate Combat 55. We have got our co-main event coming up for you now, and it is between our bantamweight champion Arturo Vergara and challenger Frank Umbasi. This is, of course, though, at a catch weight of 145. Originally, guys, it was supposed to be Adam Noy challenging for the bantamweight belt. Unfortunately, his visa had a few issues, was randomly denied overnight, and we were able to find a replacement in Frank Umbasi. Bas, tell us a little bit about the man from Cameroon. He does have a lot of kickboxing experience.
A lot of kickboxing experience. He's also undefeated in kickboxing. He's the African-American karate champion like 3 times in a row. This guy has a great reach. He's got great mobility. It's not going to be an easy fight for Arturo.
You say that, though. Arturo Vergara has done some cool stuff every time we see him in the pit. He's just got a unique kind of style.
He has a style that nobody else has, pretty much, and because it's different, nobody ever spars with a guy like that. Well, then it's very hard to prepare against a guy like that. It's fighting Raymond Daniels, who are you going to fight to train with, you know, because all these crazy kicks come out of nowhere. See Vergara and they suddenly do a handstand kick, boom, landing the kick. I go like, where did that come from? I mean, we've never seen him do that before. Then he do it and he lands it. You see, and that comes, what I said in the opening, with endless stamina. So he will not slow down. This guy can go 5 rounds all the way, full power, and that's the biggest strength from him. He's got the heart, he's got the will, determination, wants his kids, his family in America, and that's why he's fighting.
Sam, you're a fellow Karate Combat champion here. A lot of respect for Arturo Vergara, who a couple of times in a row now has had to deal with very late changes to the opponents he expected to be defending his belt against.
You know, he stays ready. He's ready for whoever, whenever. And that's the way you've got to be. You never know what's going to happen. It's a sport where there's only so many people that are willing to get beat up by you. And so you have to be ready to take anyone at any moment.
Oh, we found 8 men who were willing to try and get beaten up by you tonight.
Yes.
And we're down to the last 2. Don't forget our heavyweight tournament final is coming up after this co-main event. Rebellis de Spain taking on Zach Pauga, and whoever wins that gets to fight this man.
Gets to fight this. Gets to lose to this guy.
Our heavyweight champion, Sam Alvey. Let's go ahead and meet the 2 men in this co-main event in a little bit more detail.
That was a nice look.
We continue with the action, introducing the blue corner, repping the USA, Frank Umbasi.
Well, Frank Umbasi, he merges slick Muay Thai with kind of French-style footwork. He's on a bit of a hot streak at the moment. Several straight victories, highlight reel knockout. Fairly recently, he's got sharp kicks. His distant management makes him a real nightmare to face. I do expect fireworks from the opening bell here.
And you know there's no pressure on him. He took the fight on late notice. It is his fight to just go out there and have fun with it.
Yeah, about 3-4 days notice, I think, for Frank Umbasi coming into this one. It's a hell of a way to start off your Karate Combat career if you can knock off the bantamweight champ.
Wow, and how relaxed he is now. Don't let that fool you, because his freaking nerves are firing really fast, the reflex.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, Arturo Vergara.
Well, originally from Chile, now making his home here at the Gocha Gym in Miami. Actually just a few blocks from this building. He is known for rapid fire combinations, very unique, diverse types of attack. He's got an iron chin to boot as well.
His pants are golden. I don't have golden pants. I need golden pants.
Sam, it's got to be your rider for your next fight.
That's what I need those.
It's really nice.
Yeah, that is a new style of Karate Combat champion pants.
Add some weight to you though, huh? If it's real gold.
It's probably real gold.
The hands are very heavy. The belt is really heavy.
He's been working so hard to bring his family here.
He's already in the pit.
Yeah, he's eager to get going. I mean, this guy is an absolute dynamo. Just a real kind of...
He's braver than me.
Yeah.
I would not jump in.
They already stepped in the pit.
Fighters enter the ping.
Well, fight fans, you can watch Karate Combat live and bet live with our official crypto sportsbook partner, Cloudbet. Sign up tonight, you'll receive double the welcome package, up to $5,000 in cash. Head to cloudbet.com/karate or use code karate to secure your welcome offer.
Do you know what they weighed in at?
They weighed in at 145, and Bassi was a little bit touch over that. He could only make it to 145.5, so I believe he's given up 10% of his purse to the bantamweight champ.
He looks big. He does.
Yep.
And I love how he's punching with the kicks.
Beautiful straight punches too.
It is, yeah.
The look is very compact.
Oh yes, absolutely sharp shooting down the middle is Mbassi. Lands a good shot there.
We're back. Oh,
that hurt watching.
Oh, that hurt me. Oh.
Every front kick is checked to the side.
Oh, Mbassi eats a shot and a kick up.
And a kick there.
Well, we said Vergara was unorthodox.
That was well read by Vergara.
And Vergara keeps on going. Beautiful takedown, very smart.
Yeah, mixing it up, just trying to give him something else to think about there.
Nice reversal there.
There's blood on one of them.
Yep.
It's under the eye. Yeah.
86% of that 17 or of that token bet has gone on Vergara tonight. Only 14% of our token holders think Mbassi is going to topple the champ. Oh! Hit it behind the lead so well.
Yeah, he's done that twice and it landed both times. I could see that being the ending sequence now.
There you go.
Beautiful.
Try to third.
He should throw that the right front kick with a cross, because every time Mbassi pushes it to the side, and he opens himself up.
Good knee on the way out. Nice little spin. Try and get some damage on the way down.
You know, Vergara has a lot more mixed martial arts and wrestling experience than Mbassi does, and you see it kind of paying dividends for him there in the scramble or the body lock. And he's opened up a big cut here, looking to land some ground and pound. Oh, Vergara's not happy. He was stood back up from that striking position, and I'm inclined to agree with him.
Hey, I felt like he was yelling before he got stood up.
The speed with which he comes behind the upper body strike with the kick is just phenomenal.
Yeah, but also, like I said, he can do this for 5 rounds. I mean, he will not stop in this speed pace what he has.
Oh, he's going to look for a knee here.
Good call. You've seen him fight before, I see.
Well, you know, the pit obviously reminded to folks, you're not a downed opponent against the pit wall like this. So you can get axe kicked in the head if you need be.
And I like his strategy of attacking off his back as opposed to sliding to the ground. Since they introduced the rule of you can attack on the ground until you're done attacking.
Right, sliding down, not a helpful
Doesn't
move.
help nearly as much as it used to.
Well, a dominant round for our bantamweight champ. Let's take a look back at some of the highlights.
The whole round was a highlight.
Right? It's the diversity of attack and it's the pace of attack. The tempo is just relentless.
Yeah, that first close line almost it looked like. Then he threw against Mbassi, that set Mbassi a little off, and then he started wailing.
Yeah, so he's right there. He was still landing strikes in a flurry from a legal standing position. So I can understand why he was a little bit upset the ref stepped in. One thing we saw from Vergara before is his ability to take a couple of seconds just to clear legs and clear a guard to get to a good striking posture.
There's
Are they calling for doctor?
Yeah, they're checking the cart, maybe. I didn't get a good look at the cart.
It didn't look huge, but it looked in a bad spot.
Yeah. But also, he's dark skinned. You can see really the blood
Yes.
open, you know.
Well, they should be bringing him back out now.
Feeling good. It's up to you.
I've had that same cut.
There really should be a separation here between the cornering and the doctor check. Seconds have been pulled out.
That guy. You keep going. They're letting him go. They're letting him go. We get a thumbs up from the ref.
All right.
Right, well, let's get him back out there. Bit of extra time sneakily garnered for Franco Bassi there. Don't think it's going to matter to Vergara though.
He's going to go into destruction again. But he needs to watch out. Bassi's got some great strikes, especially crosses.
He has been.
Nice timing.
Yeah, good timing
I
on
like
the
that ninja roll too.
The kick. Vergara, southpaw here. Actually, both of them southpaw. Ooh, and Bassi lands nicely on the way in. Didn't get much extension on that jab, though.
Now I wonder what happened between rounds to slow them both up like that. That was all of round one.
Oh, there's some great striking here from Bassi coming.
There is.
I like it. I love that combo.
He's got a higher guard this time than he did last time. He's staying a lot tighter. He's not reacting as much to the feints.
Well,
and I feel like he's got a little more bounce in his step.
Yeah, at least he's got to feel what the champ is bringing now for a round. Even if it might have been a bit of a painful round. Vergara has to scramble quickly there, approaching the halfway point of round number 2.
I like that he caught the kick and immediately went for the sweep with the big kick off bat. And when he didn't fall, he was throwing punches. It was a good kill instinct to have.
Beautiful.
Nice little hook.
Double.
Nice little feint coming up with that hook afterwards.
Look at that.
Just trying to go for the head from such a close range.
That's why it's such a great setup. You never expect a high kick from a middle shot.
Oh, that's a nice little diversion.
Yeah. It was like a 15-punch straight.
Beautiful. Wow, left uppercut, liver shot, and then a high kick. Love the reloads.
Bassi is starting to throw a little slow.
Exactly,
yeah.
It's off now. The accuracy.
Verga's corner is yelling at him to pressure.
Yeah,
to pressure.
Like I said, Vergara, if he notices this, he's going to keep on going. And he's going to push the speed.
It's a shame when Bassi couldn't counter on that catch of the leg much. Oh, Vergara, that's a good knee though, and he's flurrying here. Looking to pick his shots, going to the body, finding the angles.
So good.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't.
Right? It's crazy.
I mean, if you cut the angle so significantly that your opponent's facing the other way.
Unbelievable. He just repositioned himself and then kept continuing with it. That's the first time we saw him do that, right?
Oh, he points at President Austin.
This is called TKO victory for Arturo Vergara. Bassi's not so sure, but that was only one-way traffic.
I'm okay with that stoppage.
I
don't like early stoppages, but he wasn't doing anything.
He was counting for the bell to go, I think.
He was.
And he shouldn't have because he was intelligently defending himself.
Yeah.
Got a glimpse of Rashad Evans hanging out pit side as well.
Wow, Brad.
Well, Arturo Vergara, the belt was not on the line tonight, but he instigates another successful performance here in the pit. Wow.
He's fun. He is fun to watch. I can't wait till we can see the actual, opponent he's supposed to fight show up.
Adam Noy is an absolute destroyer. And the stylistic matchup between those two, especially with elbows in play for Noy, I'm so excited.
But the thing is with Vergara, once he finds openings, he finds them everywhere.
Yes.
High kick, knee to the body, punches, everywhere. It's no pattern. It's just this whole thing is out.
Yeah, it was really fun watching him find all the openings. Well, once you land something, it's so hard to get your brain to go, I have to keep hitting. He not only kept hitting, he changed directions, he changed levels, he just kept landing.
I mean, I think he's on, what, a 7-fight win streak in Karate Combat now?
Yeah, he's amazing.
Yeah, he did this space at high altitude.
And he just kept blasting. It was insanity.
Well, here we go. Let's go ahead and get the official decision.
Here is your winner by technical knockout, Arturo Vergara.
Oh, congratulations to Arturo Vergara, your winner by TKO. See if we get a few words with him up pit side with King Apollo.
All right. First off, make some noise for your bantamweight champion. Now Arturo, 7 fights, 6 finishes. You're something special. You took 2 opponents on short notice and you made it do what it do, just like you always do. How you feeling right now, champ? What's up, Miami?
No, of course, I feel amazing. You know, it was a tough fight. This guy is smart. He changed the rhythms in the second round and said, oh, damn, he surprised me. First of all, I want to say thank you to everybody who is supporting me here. It is amazing energy. It's been a long time. Today is a special day because since 4 years ago, I couldn't see my family, and now finally they're here after 4 long years. So it is amazing, you know. My fight for them, for my son is here. my mom, my stepfather, my brother, my wife is there too. So yeah, happy. And let me answer your question, my bad. I feel amazing, bro, you know. I'm ready to fight everybody. Even one day notice, I don't give a fuck.
Hey, I agree. I know you were ready to fight at any time. So does this sit at the top of the wins for you, being able to get it done in front of your son after all these years?
Yeah, it was amazing, bro. Even like, I felt it when the guy hit me once, I say, shit, I cannot lose this fight. But yeah, I think it's a different energy. And let me ask you something, Chama or no Chama?
Chama, let's go. Well, listen, this is your winner, Arturo Vergara, getting it done once again. Make some noise for your bantamweight champion of the world before he gets one more word in.
Oye, esto en español. Hay mucha gente acá latina, mucha gente que ha dejado su casa buscando un sueño. De verdad, muchas gracias por el apoyo. Sigan luchando por sus sueños, incluso cuando las cosas estén difíciles. Sigan y perseveren. Mucha fe, mucha paciencia. Y nada, sigan adelante, siempre se puede.
All right, make some more noise for Macaco Flow.
Thank you, Arturo. Let's find out how Robin Black feels about our bantamweight champ.
Guys, that was a thing of absolute beauty. You know, in the 1970s, 50 years ago, the great Bruce Lee said we all got it wrong. It isn't about doctrines and dogma, karate and kung fu. It's about the individual. It's about self-expression. Today, I wish Bruce Lee could see an Arturo Vergara out there expressing himself, not ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. It's do-re-mis. It's music. It's poetry. It's individuality. It's authenticity. That man was put on earth to violently fight people and express himself in a pit. He did that tonight, and we are all better for having seen it. Thank you, Arturo Vergara, for a masterful performance, sir.
Yes. Thank you, Robin. And guys, you guys summed it up, right? Like, Arturo Vergara is just really, really fun to watch.
He absolutely is.
And he doesn't let go once he leads. He leads a left uppercut, the left living shot, like a triple reload, and then with a high kick. I mean, who does that, right? And that's what you see, like Gonzaki, when you see 23 punch combinations. Like, what?
Yeah, and then to throw it and change levels the entire time, low, high, middle, middle, high, low. It's really impressive. I don't fight that way, and I kind of wish I did.
Yeah, it's just the mixing up of target zones, right? It's the sheer diversity of what the opponent has to deal with that just overwhelms them. And, you know, like you said, Bas, one lands, he finds the opening, and then he just suddenly keeps fighting them. Add that to just insane cardio, it's going to be very tough to stop.
Very tough to stop, and it's also, you know, if you, I go again, I say the same thing now, if you don't have a sparring partner who does that to you, you cannot prepare for it. It comes out of the blue. I mean, in the beginning, he kicked him in the back of the head even because the guy was turned. Boom, there's a big hit. There's a punch in the face again. And like Sam said, it goes to the body. He's mixing everything up. There's no patterns. And when there's no patterns, people are hard to figure out.
Yeah, well, let's hope we can get that bout against Adam Noy figured out and make it happen for the bantamweight champ Arturo Vergara. Stay with us. We've got one more commercial break. Coming back, we'll recap the tournament, and it's time for the heavyweight final between Rebellis de Spain and Zach Pauga. Stay with us here at Karate Combat.
What's gonna happen, man? This is crazy.
My friends, fight fanatics and combat connoisseurs, we started tonight with 8 behemoths. We are down to the final 2. We have a Cuban master of combat, a big, big, powerful, explosive animal who knocks people out in moments. And we have an underdog who showed us, redefined for us, what heart and grit and will is tonight in the 3rd round of the semifinal. Are you ready for our final of our heavyweight tournament? I said, are you ready? Can you dig it? This is our heavyweight final. Enjoy the hostilities, Mike.
Well, this is our heavyweight final indeed. Guys, let's take a quick recap of how we found ourselves here. Rebellis de Spain taking on Zach Pauga, the Cuban Taekwondo expert. He went to a decision against Saulo Calaveri in his first round, showed some good awareness, some good fight IQ, some good patience particularly, and then blasted Tim Johnson in the second round and is probably feeling very fresh and happy right now.
Yeah, probably feeling very fresh and happy. He's out there just, I mean, he's been in back just kind of relaxing, watching his opponent give 3 rounds of example of what could happen. He is the most prepared for this next fight, I believe, of the 2.
100%. He's fresh. I mean, the kicks, the power that he had in the second fight, it's just scary, you know. And he like the low kicks, they're really with the shin. You go like, oh, he's a Taekwondo guy. Well, he doesn't look like a Taekwondo guy to me. I mean, he kicked him through the defense, right, with that high kick. Tried to stop that from a guy who's that big, who has technique, who's been on an Olympic team Taekwondo. Man, scary, the front kicks, and he did front kick. I thought, oh my God, this is like John Jones, he's going to set him up with the head kick suddenly. You know, because once they start doing this, and then the front kick to the face, we might see it.
So Zach Pauga, by contrast, he unexpectedly took out Alan Belcher in the first round. Fantastic victory for him. And then he came back from some adversity against Daniel James, a man who is only an inch shorter than Rebellis de Spain. So he's just done 3 rounds against a giant. He's got to do another 3 now.
Well, it's scary, but you know, if somebody showed tonight the grit and the heart of a fighter, you know what that should be, it's him. I mean, unbelievable to make a comeback from that. So if the fight goes to the distance a little bit, and he gets Rebellis tired, well, he might repeat the whole sequence.
And he's a little wider with all of it. It doesn't go as much straight. It's harder to slip. It's easier to not be hit by it, but it's harder to slip. Sometimes you slip on those wider shots, you can still get cracked.
Well, let's see. That has been the MO for de Spain in most of his karate combat bouts. For the last time tonight, let's introduce these 2 fighters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final fight of the evening, damas y caballeros. Esta es nuestra última pelea de la noche. This is Karate Combat! Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner, fighting out of the USA, Zach Pauga!
As ready as he could be.
Yeah, hopefully he's had time to recover. It doesn't look like he's wearing too much damage on his face.
I was worried about that. If anything, he's going to start swelling shut.
Yeah. But he looks calm, he looks composed.
He's going to need his speed.
This is the kind of tournament where if he wins, he will be able to brag about this for the rest of his life.
Right.
Who he was able to beat, the size of his opponents, and what he was able to come back from. Yeah. It is a story that to last the ages.
And it's funny, isn't it? Because everybody loves an underdog. So the crowd at home, folks, I know you're probably rooting for this man.
That's why Rocky got an Oscar in the movie.
Se pone on the red corner, su oponente en la esquina roja. Desde Cuba, Robelis de Spain.
To date, he has had 5 bouts in karate combat. 4 of them have ended in pretty much sub 30 seconds. He is absolutely the fresher of the 2 men coming into this one. He has the reach advantage. He probably has the power advantage as well. 86-inch reach at 6'7". I mean, that is gargantuan.
Now, this is a 3-round fight, correct?
It is, yes.
3 rounds, championship of the tournament.
Potentially.
Sam, if you get to fight these guys, well, you're going to fight one of them, but if you get to fight him, you're going to get 5 rounds.
5 rounds. I'm going to use all of them.
Oh, man. Well, Sam, we know that you wanted to fight Robles, but now if this guy breaks through, he's the guy who did that, so that could be a good fight as well.
Then it's the narration change. I get to fight an NFL fullback. Which really is as hard to do as become a bronze medalist in the Olympics.
Oh, man.
What team did he play for? Do we know? Was he a Packer? Go Packers. Eli, go Packers.
Sam, go Birds.
Fighters enter the pit.
Karate Combat 55 is powered by Hedera. The HBAR Foundation
right
helps
there,
the
brother?
brightest minds in Web3 take their ideas from on-brain to on-chain. Check out hbarfoundation.com to learn more. Well, folks, it's about that time. This one is for all the marbles and a shot at the Karate Combat heavyweight belt.
Big left kick.
Good God, he's a
Josh
big guy.
Palmer, Basrut, and Sam
There it is.
Alvey
I knew it.
here for you, and you called it straight away. Big left kick into the guard, up the open side.
But Paga was ready. He right away started firing.
Yeah, he brushed it off. Oh, Rebelis, I think, is trying to capitalize on perhaps the fatigue.
Boom. And again, single kick. He's got it. Nice
Oh,
job.
it's the first-
Keep him there. He needs to keep him
First
there.
timeout.
Oh, like it's
Look at
nothing.
the power.
Like he didn't weigh anything.
Well, this is both knees. There we go. He had to pick a leg up.
Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Pauga's trying
Watch
to
the back of the
work
head.
his way
Watch
up
the back of the head.
against the pit here. It is so hard.
You almost, so what you want to do, you want to hide your head between the legs. Yeah. Oh, that was a good punch. You can hide.
Hitting and punching here. Despania, relentless. Again, though, we said this with James, right? Was that a lot of energy expended?
Yep, and it was the same for him in his first fight.
Watch the back of the head. Watch the back of the head.
Yeah, I was going to say that didn't look legal.
Pauga is staying in there. He's mimicking the head movement.
But see, again, the Spain throws everything wide, nothing straight, so that the slipping becomes hard. You have to turn the slip into a row. But when somebody has kicks like the Spain does,
You roll
the row,
straight into
yes,
one,
the
yeah.
row is dangerous too.
I wonder if Despain's going to throw another one of those kicks up the open side. That's the force that comes through them.
Switching stance going to the front kick would be a great weapon.
Oh, that one landed clean on the chin. Pauga barrels forward, head in the chest. Well, this is kind of how his first round against his previous opponent went.
Oh, man.
Oh, some deep breaths, perhaps.
Yeah, Despain is bleeding.
Oh!
Pauga
lands a right.
Yeah, maybe
They take out of you.
Robelis might have rested too much backstage.
Yep.
Yeah, you never quite know what they were doing back there.
Yeah, he's looking off balance a little bit. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, when they were on the cage, Despain just decided, I don't want to be here anymore, and threw him off.
Have you seen someone turn him with a collar tie like that? There you go.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Yeah, get away, fly.
The first good left has been finding the mark in each exchange for Despain. There's only 30 seconds left here, though.
Paul just waiting for a kick to run in there.
Yeah, Despain's work rate is definitely
He's gonna
slow.
come down with that kick.
Yeah, hitching the pants up, switching his stance.
Attack low, attack high.
Pauga's going to come firing right away.
Now we're starting to see the real damage on the build-up of Pauga's face as he clams up there.
I can't believe he's eating all this.
I know, and he's going to see it out of the first round as well.
Wow.
Wow, what a fun round.
Man, he's got a lot of heart.
Yeah. Look at both of them in the corner. Despain is bent over a little bit more, but it might be the way he does things. Pauga is sitting upright. He's trying to breathe, and he's trying to focus. He's been taking some shots.
We're just talking about possibly getting a little bit of cut man activity into the eye, which means one of the corner men is going to have to move out of the way here.
And mentally, is this going to do something to Robles because he saw that fight and how he came back from it, and Robles looks tired.
He does, he's breathing heavy, and they're
he
spilling
knows
ice.
that Pauga is not going to stop. He's going to come forward.
Let's take a look at some of the replays here. I mean, Robelis really went for it a couple of times.
Oh.
Now you got to wonder if Pauga has enough to land that shot.
Well, let's see.
Robelis still has some power on those pops. I mean, there's still a lot of man behind him.
Oh, they got to stop working on the cut here. Oh, they're calling a time to get the cut resolved.
So, wait, what are they? They're calling timeout to fix a cut?
I think they are. That was the signal I got. I think they're going to check. This is very unusual, and I'm a little bit unsure to explain to you folks at home quite what the commission and doctor procedure is going on in the corner right now.
Yeah,
The eyes are still open.
Yeah, if you can see and you're not bleeding, your vision is not blurred, there's nothing, very obvious showing immediate brain trauma, you let the guy go.
Honestly, the brain, they're cutting it? Oh. Oh.
Wow. The doctor is saying something to do with the eye, but I mean, maybe there's retinal damage we can't see, or...
Yeah, the referee looked at me and he pointed at his eye, so there is something with his eye, but...
I mean, it's
oh, man.
It's a real shame because Zach Pauga was still in this one. I wonder if they're just seeing something, blood behind the eyeball we can't see.
TKO, Dr. Stop it. TKO, Dr. Stop it.
I feel like we're going to be losing Sam Alvey in a second to go find out how much shorter he is than Robelis Despain.
Not intimidating at all.
So, should be under advice of the ringside position. All right, here we go. Red, let's
Well,
go.
we are going to get the official decision.
Here we go, Blue. Here we go. Here we go, Blue. Here we go.
Yeah.
Here is your winner by technical knockout, desde Cuba, Robelis de Spain.
So Robelis de Spain takes the heavyweight tournament. He was the favorite coming in. It's such a shame it had to end like that, but the mounting damage, too much for Zach Palger and the doctors. They've chosen to stop this one.
That's why tournaments suck.
And there we go, Bas. Sam Alvey, our heavyweight title holder, is going to be putting his belt on the line against Robelis de Spain. That is going to be coming up in an upcoming Karate Combat card.
56?
Well, want to do it tomorrow? I don't think you're going to have to wait all that long for it, though, folks.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and find out how our tournament winner is feeling. He's with Beatrice.
Robelis, ¿qué se siente estar representando tu bandera y haber ganado un torneo de heavyweight division? How does it feel to win this heavyweight tournament and represent your country?
Bueno, me siento muy contento por estar representando a Cuba, sobre todo en este momento por todo lo que está pasando Cuba. Abajo la dictadura y acá en el cingado.
I feel very happy to represent my country, especially for everything that's going on there right now. ¿Cuáles son tus planes para tu carrera? What plans do you have for your future career?
Bueno, yo siempre pienso en grande y quiero ya ir por el cinturón de Karate Combat.
I always think big, so I want to get the Karate Combat belt. But guys, wait a second. Our heavyweight champion, Sam Alvey, is going to be fighting him. So stay tuned because this fight is going to be fire. Muchísimas gracias. Felicidades. Thank you so much. Back to you guys.
Oh, thank you, Beatrice, and thank you, Robelis. We're going to find out how Sam Alvey feels about this matchup and hope he's going to tell us his entire game plan right now. That'll be in just a moment, but don't forget, Karate Combat 56 is tomorrow in this building. Here's what you can expect coming up in less than 24 hours.
There are some people that are just a different level.
Undisputed lightweight world title unification. Rin versus Roca. 1 year of bad blood. It's time for the lightweight belt unification.
The return of Luis Rocha.
I'm the original king. This belt deserves a real champion. I'm the real champion.
All right, we had 8 men to start, and we end up with Big Despan being the man to step up next and fight Big Sam Alvey. And Sam's got a big test, man. This guy, but tomorrow night, of course, our lightweights as well. Guys, a wonderful night of fights tonight.
Yes, thank you, Robin. A very entertaining night of fights indeed. Guys, we had what we kind of expected from a heavyweight tournament. We had a lot of knockouts.
A lot of knockouts, but I want to know how Sam felt when he was standing in front of him.
Robelis compared to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he is huge. He's just, I stand in front of him like, oh God, I'm only up to his nipple. Oh, gee.
Sorry, Sam, we got your mic sorted now. Sorry, just let's recap. It's a big guy, right? Like, what are you expecting going into that bout?
You know what? I got to be able to close that distance, or I got to stay way the hell away from him. There's no middle ground. And with as big as he is, he could be in his corner. I'll be in my. He could still hit me. He's got a 3.5 mile reach. It's crazy. So it's going to take a lot of training, a lot of practice, but I've got a great team behind me and Guardian MMA here in Tennessee. And I'm going to put together a game plan. I'm going to come out and win. Like I said, this tournament was to decide who gets to come out and lose to me. That's what this tournament was. And he's the man that gets to lose to me.
You're going to bring in Sammy Shield from Holland to train with. You know, Sammy Shield is also 210. It's like 7 feet. Maybe you should train with him.
No, wait, what was that?
Sammy Shield.
Yes.
The 4-time K1 champion.
You know, I'm probably going to get Nagano to come out and help me too a little bit. He and I have been buddies. We've known each other for a while now. And I've just got to find big bodies that can throw really hard.
Now, Bas, I think I know some of Sam's game plan at least is going to be he wants to hug the guy and wear him down.
He is a hugger.
Drag him down.
But the thing with Sam is, you know, he becomes so mean when he's fighting, you know? He's smiling, but then it's like once he starts hitting, But we know the game plan is that, right? You want to be either close or far away, you already said it. But
just to put you on the
get
spot.
Him on the ground. Yeah, I mean, that is you, buddy.
I've got to make sure I'm conditioned. Now, we've seen he can do 2 rounds in three fights all in one night. I've got to be able to push him to the deep end. I got to be able to keep my hands up, keep my head movement going, close the distance, and really push him for the later rounds.
But you're excited for this challenge. You wanted him to be the one that you
This is who I
fight,
wanted.
so.
This is 30 years from now, I'll get to brag. I beat an Olympian.
Oh, let's go.
And then Eddie Hall's next. Eddie Hall signed the contract.
I'm still down for that one. Guys, we've had a great night here at Karate Combat 55. Of course, one last reminder, Karate Combat 56 is coming up tomorrow evening, early tomorrow evening, for your viewing pleasure from right here in Miami, live and free on YouTube, as always. From everyone here in the broadcast crew, myself, Sam Alvey, Bas Rutten, Robin Black, the rest of the team, thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow.